What up, world? It's your boy Sky, broadcasting live. You know, doing a video, obviously. Um, yeah, with a different view, angle, whatever you want to call it. Using two phones. But yeah, I guess today's subject, I'm leaving out of the Whole Foods parking lot, to be honest. And I guess my message is, the message for today is about investing in our health. Like, hold on, gotta get aligned properly. Gotta stay aligned, gotta stay plugged in, all over the board. The boy is, being as productive as possible. But yeah, my thing is Whole Foods. So like, I love Whole Foods. Shout out to anybody else who loves Whole Foods. Like, that's the best store ever. You see, oh snap! The back rip. But here you go, Whole Foods right there. These people honking at me and stuff. Chill. There's traffic going by. There ain't nobody in a rush. But yeah, my message is, I know that was a little bit of an unorthodox introduction, but I guess my message is like, investing in our health. Like, just like anything else, what you put into it is what you get out of it. It's the same thing with health. Like, if you're gonna work out, like if you really are into fitness and really into working out, obviously, the more consistent you are with it, you'll really enjoy the results you see with your physical physique and your stature or whatnot. Same thing with anything else. It's, repetition and improving your craft. It doesn't mean you have to be a try-hard. It's just in a healthy manner of, crafting your skill. So what I'm saying about Whole Foods is like, growing up, sometimes we'll go Whole Foods, but a lot of times it's Walmart, other grocery stores. It's not that big of a deal. It's just another market grocery store. But I guess the selection and the quality of foods and the type of foods there are amazing at Whole Foods, and various other stores too. I love Whole Foods the most, especially when I'm working with Instacart. Whole Foods by far is my favorite store to shop at. Whole Foods, hands down, because I love Whole Foods already, and I'm very just confident, the most confident there, because I love the selection, I love the layout. I have a bond with Baby, and she knows that one day I am going to buy all of the vegan stuff in Whole Foods, as much as possible, to be honest. As much vegan food as possible, I desire to buy. Spices, herbs, all that stuff, as much as possible, because it's like a dream world, you know what I'm saying? I guess the only thing that sometimes kind of stops me is, I don't got the money for all that, you know what I'm saying? But I do have the money for what I can have, what we can have, so I do make that effort. And I guess the message is like, invest in your health, like, before this metamorphosis, I was just so concerned about, cheeseburgers, you know what I'm saying? Just cheap stuff, like stuff. I used to eat lunch meat, I used to have milk, I used to have cheese, I used to get fast food, a lot of snacks, Rice Krispies, candies, rice cakes, you know what I'm saying? Honey buns, candy, Snickers, muffins, biscuits, bread, like white bread, like a lot of that stuff. A lot of junk, processed, enzyme deficient food. That was a part of my past and upbringing, as well as I'm sure a lot of other people can relate to it. And my whole mindset changed, because initially I was like, oh, Whole Foods is so expensive. Whole Foods is so expensive. We don't need to go there. That's for, uppity people. You know what I'm saying? But to be honest, throughout my transformation past these 2 years, yeah, it is pricey. You know what I'm saying? It is pricey. You might look at a little thing, a little item there, and it may be $5 or however much, and you're like, what? It's that much? You know what I'm saying? Initially. And still, even as you go in. But I promise you, it's worth it. The amount of money you put in to invest in your health and the quality of foods is the amount of success and enjoyment you will enjoy with your health. You know what I'm saying? And the scarcity and lack of investing that you put in, that will result. You know what I mean? If you invest poorly and you choose junk processed foods, processed meats, you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that, that's going to turn out to your health. You know what I'm saying? Your health will be junk. Your health will be terrible. Your health will be atrocious. You know what I mean? The higher quality of foods will result in your higher quality of life. The lower quality of foods will result in lower quality of life and lower quality of health. Okay? So that's just facts, is all I'm saying. I'm not saying everybody has to just spend and go in debt or whatever, and take out loans to just have an organic house, you know what I'm saying, overnight. All I'm saying is just be mindful, okay? Just go at your own pace, okay? Obviously, organic, raw food is the most beneficial. It's very beneficial, okay? And, just weed things out that you really don't need, you should already know what is alkaline and acid, and just have a basic, awareness of certain foods and the vibrations they have. I'm not saying you have to be perfect. I'm not saying you have to know the exact amount. I'm just saying, hey, meat, that causes cancer. That's acidic. You know what I'm saying? That's death. And whereas kale and arugula, that's alkaline. You know what I mean? That's green. That's life. That's electricity. That's electrical. Our bodies are electrical. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Dr. Sebi for enlightening us upon that. But I'm saying, what you invest in, just be mindful of it. If you invest in cigarettes and alcohol and, junk food, your life is going to turn into that. It's going to go downhill, because all of that stuff is terrible for our health. Just keeping it 100% real, okay? Whereas if you choose to invest in higher vibration foods that are electrical, foods that help us, vegan foods, vegan plant-based foods. These foods will help heal you. Herbs, spices, and high quality water, you know what I mean? Distilled water, mountain spring water, alkaline water, pH 10, pH 9, high level water concentration, high quality. All these things, yes, I know, they add up. I'm aware of that. I'm aware of it, okay? I'm aware of a $1 menu cheeseburger, is $1. But guess what? A healthy soul understands that, hey, I can put that dollar into buying a gallon of distilled water instead. And guess what? I'll still earn the amount I need the same day for some high quality food too, or whatever, even fasting, you know what I'm saying? You'll just realize, hey, I can even just save that dollar and use it for water, or use it for a real meal later on. That's my point, okay? Just don't focus so much on the cost. And I'm taking my own advice on this, of course. I'm not super expert. I'm only 2 years into this whole vegan voyage. I'm just sharing what's helped me, okay? yeah, there have been many times, and there are many times where, hey, I've had to put things down in Whole Foods and be like, yo, this is too much, literally, or spend, a check, you know what I'm saying? And be like, dang, all my money gone, you know what I'm saying? But it's worth it. Like, the food tastes amazing. It feels amazing because it's good for your system, you know what I mean? Your body. Like, people sometimes have to realize that it's replenishing your cells, So yeah, I do have a passion for Whole Foods, the store, and for Whole Foods in general. Just passionate about vegan, plant-based living because it's been helping me a lot. And that's what I have to say. The quality of food you consume and that you intake and that you enjoy will translate and cross over and equal to the quality of your life. So if you have high quality foods, the best foods, scientifically proven facts that are the best, then your life will improve, your body will improve, everything will improve, It's not an overnight process, okay? It's a gradual one. That's what I'm realizing. And just keep in mind, the lower stuff, the cheap stuff, the stuff that you're bailing out on, that you really don't need to eat a gallon of ice cream that has dairy in it, especially. Even vegan ice cream, is considered vegan junk food, but it's still good and it's still, it's not harming the body, But, just take responsibility for it, because I thought I knew it all, you know what I'm saying? I thought I was going the right way, you know what I'm saying? I thought I need to get protein from meat. I thought I needed to get calcium from dairy. I thought, it was okay to just keep eating junk food and working out and thinking my body was going to respond well. But that's not the case, to be honest. Ladies and gentlemen, it's not the case. It's really not. How to get surgery and inguinal hernia repair, because of the food I was consuming. Despite the fact that I'm young, in my early 20s, this was back when I was a teenager, maybe a few years ago, 3 years ago. And that's when I really started to wake up, really started to wake up. And I started to plug into sources, fitness people, health people, that mentors, that really are inspiring and I guess really about that life, and you can recognize real, you can recognize what they're speaking of. So that's what I came to discover is, quality of life will improve, with mindful adjustments to your nutrition, to your life. And, I'm learning too. I feel a deep passion about it, because it's exciting. It's exciting. So that's what I have to say about that. I'm about, speak with this customer, but anyways, that's what I'm saying. The higher quality of food, the higher quality of life. The lower quality of food, the lower quality of life. Do your research, do your facts, and experiment for yourself. Test it on yourself, Research, you can do all that stuff until you finally do it on yourself. You know what I'm saying? Check the source of the information. Because I thought meat was great. I thought dairy was great for calcium. I thought meat was great for, protein and stuff. But I was wrong because it was tearing my body down. And I finally had to say, you know what? I'm done with this. I'm tired of being sick. I need to change my life, my world, my body and stuff. And guess what? I plugged into people who had fantastic health. You know what I'm saying? And I, was able to apply the knowledge and wisdom they have to offer, So go look up Dr. Sebi. He's a phenomenal holistic healer. Rest in peace. Very inspirational figure. Go check him out. He has amazing, insight on the alkaline, biomineral balance, for the body and everything. So it'll be very helpful for y'all to go see. So anyways, thank you for watching. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Hit me up, ask me questions, share with me how your journey's going, and I'm going to continue to share what's going on with us. So peace.